When I tell you, first of all, what's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Hope all you're having a great day so far. My day so far has been phenomenal. Um, this episode really was a hot bed of mess. It was a hot ass mess. Somebody need to get Sonny his lithium. I'm tired of this foolishness. Get that man his meds. He tripping. He is out here tripping. Like the way he was acting, I'm like, no, y'all need to get him on his pills. Now he went up in that Savoy acting plumb crazy, yelling, talking about don't tell me what to do, like just going crazy. I'm like a crazy ass old man. Demanding that Curtis give him the Savoy because he didn't want to buy it. He wanted to rent it for one night because he was like, he wanted to use it to, be romantic with Carly. And Curtis basically told him no. I didn't understand that part because I was like, listen, Curtis could have made some bank. I respect that he stood up to Sonny, I do, but he could have made a grip off of Sonny, especially in a manic episode. He could have cleaned house. I would have rented that whole damn club out and charged Sonny up the gluteus maximus. I would have charged him out the frame for renting out that club. I mean, I'm just the man that thinks about money. Like, I'm like, the business side of me comes out, and I'm like, run it up. I mean, the man is rich. Why not? You know what I mean? Like, get that check, get that coin. Um, but yeah, he was just acting a plumb fool, going crazy. Drew tried to calm him down. He went off on Drew, like screaming at Drew. And then talking about something, oh, he liked Drew better when he thought he was Jason. Talking about now that you're not Jason, you're nothing. Like he was going off. And I felt bad for Drew because when Drew was sitting at the bar, he looked like he was sad by the way Sonny was talking to him. You know what I mean? Like I really felt bad for Drew. He like a sad ass puppy. I was like, damn, Sonny is just going to hell off right now. And then when Marshall tried to speak up on behalf of Curtis, Sonny was not here for it. Sonny was like, look, mind your damn business. Sonny was like, I ain't talking to you. Marshall was looking at him like, listen. The look on Marshall's face when he was looking at Sonny was looking like, listen, I will give you the business. Like Marshall just be giving you that look sometimes like he is not playing with you. So of course Nina pops up. Oh, Sonny, let's just get out of here before they call the police. Let's go. I was like, what you mean, let's go? Nina is doing too much. I'm like, what do you mean, let's go? His bodyguard is standing right there. He can drive him home. What you need to go for? So of course she's all up in Sonny house. I wish Carly would have walked in right there. I wish she would have, because I wanted Carly to mop her ass up in that house. Make sure the girls ain't around, but mop her. Mop her. Whoop her ass. I'm tired of Nina being all up in this man household. First you at the penthouse, now you in his marital home. Like it's his house, but the marital home. Carly lived there. You know what I mean? Like, get on up out of there. Um, she basically felt like it wasn't safe for Avery and Donna to be in the house with him because she noticed that he was having a manic episode. I really hope the writers don't do this just to push them together, trying to make it seem like Nina's the only one who notices that he's having a manic episode, like she's the only one who know him. Don't do that. Because even Drew noticed, a lot of people starting to notice something is off, but I'm just shocked that ain't nobody saying that he's having a manic episode because Drew noticed, Dante's noticed, Laura noticed, like even Carly was like, you need to refill your pills because she got an email about it. Um, but I'm just mad that they're letting Nina be the only one to really like call him out on this. I'm like, no. It should be somebody that's known him for a long time to call him out, not just her. Um, Lord knows you don't want Ava to know that Sonny's having a manic episode with Avery in the house. If Ava found out about this, Ava would have a field day. That woman would sprint to the courthouse. You know how fast she would file for an emergency custody hearing? She would do it quick, fast, and in a hurry if she knew Sonny was having a manic episode while their daughter was there. She would go crazy. I'm like, nope. Sonny need to get on them pills. Because Sonny felt like he's not a danger to his kids, and Nina wasn't worried about him. She's worried about the bipolar. So Nina is gonna sit there and tell Sonny, "Oh, you need to make a choice. So you either gonna choose Carly or choose me." I said, "What the hell are you talking about?" When she said that, I was like, "Hold up, what you mean?" But then she was talking about, for somebody to stay with him or whatever, somebody close to be with him. This fool Sonny gonna sit here and say, Gonna tell her, oh, you can stay or you can go. It's your choice. And then gonna take the liquor upstairs. This is why Carly is not coming home. This is the exact fucking reason Carly ain't coming home, because he's with that bullshit. Like, you keep allowing this woman to be around you, knowing your wife has a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? This is not gonna bode well, because Lord knows you don't want Carly walking up in that house while she there. All it's gonna do is make Carly's decision to file for divorce that much easier if she sees her in that house. That's all it's gonna do. Like, he's sitting there talking about he want to get Carly back. Having this thing in your house is not the way to do that. This is not how you fix a marriage. Get her the hell out of your house. Because telling her to stay or go, Nina ass gonna stay. And that's exactly what she did, sitting there making herself comfortable on the couch. Girl, get your ass up out of there. Like, get out. So anyway, Curtis was telling Marshall, because Marshall was wondering how Curtis got mixed up with Sonny in the first place. And he was like, well, shit, up until today, we was pretty cool with each other. And he told Marshall that he was going to go to Sonny for help with Marshall's problem. Marshall was pissed when he heard about that. Marshall was like, listen, you are not getting Sonny involved in my business. He said, just stay out of my business. He was like, I don't want Sonny in my business. I don't want nobody in my business. He said, leave this alone. It's just a hot mess right now. Curtis and his father relationship is it was down. Then it got up a little bit. Now it's down. I'm like, it's very just tug and pull, tug and pull. It's draining. But so yeah, I don't know. Curtis just need to figure it out. Um. So anyway, moving on from that. I love Alexa's new office, even though the office spaces look the same, but I like it. She got her own little office. Um, Alexis looked good in the office setting. I love seeing her back in business mode, back to work. I like seeing that. Um, so Harmony ended up bringing her a nice gift. It was a little quote or something from Gandhi or something like that. It was a nice gift. She wanted to go out for coffee with Alexis, but Alexis shut that down real quick. She said, listen, for Christina's sake, she can't have a friendship with Harmony until she talked to Christina. And I felt bad for Harmony, because you can see how sad she was when Alexis said that. You know what I mean? Because she really enjoys her friendship with her. You know what I'm saying? Just to have somebody to talk to. You know what I'm saying? So, but what shocked me was Christina. When Sam told her about Alexis and Harmony hanging out and stuff, and how Sam nipped that in the bud, I love Christina's reaction to it. I loved it. It was such a different Christina, because usually Christina would be praising Sam, and talking shit about Harmony. But she didn't. She was like, you know what? If Harmony is a great support system for her mom, she's cool with them being friends. She was like, because she sees the progress that Harmony is making. She's turning her life around. You know what I mean? I was shocked by that response. I wasn't expecting it from Christina. You know what I mean? Her being mature about it. I said, oh, that's a change in pace. But I'm happy about it. I'm glad Christina's back. You know what I'm saying? They need to keep her around more, because it's crazy how she's not involved in the family stuff so much, especially the stuff with Sonny. She needs to be more involved. Um, so anyway, I love how she brought the fact that Sam is dating Dante. The fact that Sam's her sister, Dante's her brother. You know what I'm saying? It was a good comparison. And because she didn't like the fact that Sam was pretty much butting into, Alexis's business on Christina's behalf. She didn't like it. But she pretty much, didn't have an issue with Sam and Dante being a couple and stuff. She felt like they were cute together or whatnot. But I'm just glad to see, Christina again. It's good that they're utilizing her. I want to see her have more scenes with Sonny. That's what I want to see. I want to know her take on the Sonny, Nina, Carly situation. That's what I really want to know. How she feel about that. So anyway, moving on from that, Spencer is getting on my nerves with his whining about going to Spring Ridge. I'm like, dude, you are going to a Martha Stewart prison. Oh, I'm scared. You act like you going to Pentonville with a bunch of murderers and all type of stuff. I mean, yeah, they got some unsavory people in Spring Ridge, but that's a kitty cat jail. that's a little, Holiday Inn, compared to Pentonville. Shit, that's the Four Seasons compared to Pentonville. He need to chill out. Like seriously. Um, Esme, they need to do something with her. She is just Children of the Corn crazy. Like the chick is wild. Like Esme keeps insinuating that Trina wants Cameron or whatever. She's trying to continue to stir the pot. And I'm glad that Cameron's not taking the bait. You know, because he knows for a fact, come on, he knows his friend. He knows for a fact Trina's not into him. You know what I mean? Like he knows this. So I'm glad that he's not taking that bait. Esme is freaking nuts. Like that little girl need to go sit down somewhere. I would not want to go up to a cabin with her because she is boiling at the fact that Trina and Spencer spend time together. Like they're in close proximity all the time. She is pissed about it. And I got a feeling she is planning something very bad for this trip right about now. Like it's gonna include some drugging probably and some people thinking they slept with this one and that. She is definitely trying to break up the three of them. I definitely feel like she's trying to find a way to come in between Jocelyn, Trina, and Cameron as friends. She's trying to dismantle that friend group. That's exactly what she's trying to do. And I hope that it doesn't come to fruition. Um, I like the Carly Jocelyn talk after the Sonny stuff. You know what I mean? Like Jocelyn need to butt out. Cause she's sitting there talking about, oh, Sonny's the one who messed up, so why do you have to move out? It's his house. It's the only explanation. I mean, why would he move out? He moved out for a couple of days to give her some space. But how long did you think he was gonna stay gone? It's his home. He bought it. It's his legally. Why would he leave? She got a hotel and a house. Pick one. Like she can go to either one. Um. So anyway, I'm glad they talked about the trip and stuff. You know, because Carly was like she talked to the cabin crew and they fully stocked the cabin and whatnot. And she came up with the perfect question to ask Jocelyn about contraceptives, you know, birth control and stuff like that. And I'm glad Jocelyn, you know, was like, listen, I'm good. I'm responsible. I got everything I need. I said, good girl, very good girl. I'm glad she's prepared. You know what I mean? Because last thing we need is a child running around here. That's the last thing we need. We don't need no more babies right about now. Absolutely not. So I'm glad she's prepared. But Carly still needs to be on red alert with these kids, you know. This whole time I was thinking that Austin was on the autism spectrum, but it wasn't him. He said that's autistic, it's his brother. Because I believe his mother Charity had another child. I believe name was Jonah. I think Jonah Gatlin, I think. Um so I think that's the brother, you know, that I guess that's his only brother that he's talking about that got the autism, but he doesn't like talking about his brother's autism and stuff. And I totally understand because it could be a touchy subject, but I do like him and Britt's friendship. You know, I really do. I like that they're cool. Um, you know, I like that they got a good friendship until Victor ass had to interrupt it. See, this is why Maxie should tell people the truth because when she bumped into Victor and he saw that sonogram, it gave him an idea. Because now he's going to Austin with a sonogram, and he's like, how do I identify? You know, like he's trying to figure out details about the sonogram. Um, and that's just stupid. I'm like, Maxie should have told people the truth because now he's putting the pieces together. You know, now he's putting two and two together, talking about baby swaps and stuff like that. I said, no. That's the last thing you want that man to put together is what you are all up to. You do not want Victor to know this. And basically, Austin told him, like, the way to find out is through the identification number that's on the back of the sonogram. I said, damn. So Austin was talking about running the number and stuff, and Victor was like, oh, no, I'll handle it. I said, oh, hell no. I said, Maxie, this is why you need to just go ahead and tell everybody. Because now it's a mess. She really tried to get Victor to kill Peter. Because Victor was like, he's not allied with Peter anymore. So she said, prove it, kill him. I was like, Maxie's doing way too much now. She's doing the most. And Felicia was not here for that when she told her about it. Maxie is dead set on keeping this thing a secret. She wants to control the narrative, with this Paul Tuck thing. And she basically told her mother that she'll go to Paul Tuck or whatever, but the rule is that her mother cannot talk about Austin or whatever. Like, she doesn't want Felicia to push Austin. I'm like, the only reason she don't want Felicia to push Austin is because she's afraid of what Austin might remember about that night. Because remember, he did hear voices that night of 2 females. And he knows how Maxie sound. He know how BLQ sound. So it's only a matter of time before he fully starts putting everything together. Maxie, that's why I said, man, she just needs to tell the truth. Because at this point in time, it's only going to get worse from here. This was a pretty good episode, though. I liked it. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you all thought about it. And I will see you all later. Have a great night. Peace.